Hi there, Southwest Spidey here. Today I got a sole slash shoe attaching tutorial for you today. Things you will need for this is a Spidey suit or any kind of sub-dye costume, kung fu shoes, which you can find pretty cheap on eBay, a knife to cut them with, and some glue and plastic bags. The glue is E6000. It's quite a flexible glue, which is perfect for shoes. And the other thing you need is a lot of time to kill, because this is going to take at least an hour or more. Okay, so this is the kung fu shoe as it looks, nice and flexible. What I did with the knife is just cut the sole apart like this, so you have the whole shoe and you have the bottom here, the sole. So what you need to do is, after you've cut the sole away, is place the actual shoe inside the correct part of the suit. So this is the left, so the left shoe obviously has to go in the left side. But with is something like this, okay? And then after you've put both in, you then put half of the suit on, because you'll need your hands to do the gluing. Fabric on your shoe. So that's all nicely lined up, just how I want it. And then I do the other side. Find the shoe. Wherever that is, finding the shoe is harder than finding some other things, apparently. Make sure everything's lined up, no creases, and it's all smooth. Good. Okay, so the seams, it's sewn pretty well, is right in line where you want it. Everything's good, it's all smooth. So this is the inside of the shoe, we have the soles left. Okay, and the method is, we're just going to sandwich the inside shoe with the cloth being in the middle, and this is going to go on the outside. So what I usually do, we're going to apply some glue to this part. Evenly, not too much, otherwise when you press down on the shoe it's actually going to disperse and it's going to get everywhere. So just only a little bit, so when you put on the sole it can spread out, but not too much. Okay, right, let's point this down a bit. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to put some glue on now. Actually, before that, make sure you line it up, and you can sort of guess where the shoe would have been attached to the sole. Back on the sole. Good. Right, so some glue. That was pretty easy. Right. So I usually do little zigzags going around. If this opens. Okay. So put this to one side. And then what we're going to do is place it down, and you're going to step into the shoe Okay, making sure everything's lined up. Okay, and that's pretty much it. It's down to you how you align it. We've got our first shoe attached. Give it a little press. Make sure you've got constant pressure on in the first hour. And then whilst I'm putting pressure on that, I'm going to do the other side. So, I made a big mistake. Okay, if you don't care about your socks, then don't wear plastic bags. I, however, forgot these. Please put these over your feet or your socks, because the glue is going to seep through and attach anything inside also to the shoe. Okay, I'm quite fortunate with the Kung Fu shoes, they're actually a whole shoe, so they might not seep through to my socks. But if you're using water shoes and just using a sole only and no boot inside of it, wear these. Don't do what I did. Okay? Anyways, back to here. Make sure we do the zigzags going across. So, place that down. This is how much I've spread across. You can always come back to the glue and get the edges if it doesn't fully get to it. You can't really see it because it's white and it's clear glue, but there you go. It's all across there. Put that down, line it up, and step onto it, making sure everything's lined up. Sorted. So the only other thing to do now is just wait at least an hour so it's kind of adhering to the shoe. Okay? And we'll come back. Okay, so another tip. When you're doing this, if you find the edges are really hard to make contact with the shoe, get some string and wrap it around so it puts pressure on all the edges and also at the bottom so that you can get a better result. Okay, so that's what it looks like currently. It looks like a butcher's ham something that's wrapped in string. Yep. And then all you have to do is wait it out. Okay? And I'll be back when it's done with the full suit. Okay, I'm back. It's been about an hour, maybe a bit more. I enjoyed a nice bacon sandwich. And the results aren't perfect. You're not going to get it straight away. You have to keep adjusting to it. So this is what I got so far. It's literally just stuck on there. Around the edging, where you haven't put enough glue, will have gaps. Okay? But no worries, you can go back to it, put the glue in, and just isolate those areas so that there's no gaps at all. But here's a rough look of what it looks like. And once you've done all the gaps and stuck it on there, leave it for, well, there you go, there's a big gap there. So I have to isolate it by pressing it down with some more glue. But once you've done all that, you're happy with it, you have to leave it for about 24 hours just to cure over. Then slip the suit back on, run around a little bit, see how they are, see how durable they are, and you should be good. The pros to having the shoe actually inside and doing the sandwiching like I've done in this tutorial is that you get a lot of support on your toes and around the shoe or the foot area, and it makes it more sleek so no toes are popping out and you're stretching the fabric. If you do decide just to use the water shoes, obviously it's just stretching the material, there's no support in the shoe apart from your foot, so that's up to you what you do, but that's how you do you attach soles to your suits. Hope this has helped. Leave a like, a comment, and please subscribe so I can give you more tutorials on Spidey suits and cosplays. Thank you very much, and see you later. So, here's a little bit of bonus footage for you. Still waiting for those soles to dry up, but thought I'd give you a preview of the cosmic suit that I got, and I'll do a review later on in a few months, weeks, however I get to it, to do some videos, and you can see all the pros and cons to this suit, how it looks. See you. Southwest Spidey here. Today I got a shoe gluing, sole gluing